Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to an absolutely incredible episode that is going to change the way you look at language learning forever. I am so pumped that you are here today because we are diving into a topic that everyone asks about: how to become a fluent English speaker all by yourself. I am your host, Sarah, and you are listening to UniHouse Academy, the #1 place for learners who want to achieve real results. By tuning in to our channel regularly, you are giving your brain the best possible workout. Listening to these episodes helps you understand natural rhythms, while shadowing my voice builds your muscle memory and confidence. It is truly the most effective way to improve your listening and speaking skills simultaneously. Before we get into the secrets of solo fluency, please take a quick second to hit that subscribe button and smash the like button right now. Your support helps us keep creating this high-quality content for you, and it ensures you never miss a lesson on your journey to success. We are a community, and I am so happy to have you with us today. Get ready, because we are about to start a journey that will prove you don't need a classroom or an expensive tutor to speak English like a pro. Let's get started right now. One of the biggest myths I hear all the time is that you need to live in an English-speaking country or have a private teacher to get better. That is simply not true. I have seen so many people reach amazing levels of fluency just by using the tools they already have at home. Think about your daily routine. When you wake up in the morning and start making your coffee, what are you thinking about? Usually, your thoughts are in your native language, right? Well, the first step to solo fluency is to start talking to yourself out loud. I know it sounds a little bit silly, but it works wonders. Imagine you are in your kitchen. You can say, "Okay, now I am picking up the kettle. I am filling it with water. I am going to make a delicious cup of hot coffee." By describing these simple actions, you are connecting the English language to real-world movements. This creates strong paths in your brain. You aren't just memorizing words from a book, you are living them. It feels a bit strange at first, and you might even laugh at yourself, but that is okay. Embracing that feeling is part of the process. You are your own best teacher, and your home is your classroom. Every single object around you is an opportunity to practice a new word or sentence. Let's talk about the power of narration in more detail, because this is a game changer for your speaking skills. Narration is like being the director of your own life movie. As you go through your day, try to describe everything you see and do as if you were telling a story to a friend. For example, when you are getting dressed for work, you can say, "I am choosing my blue shirt today because it looks professional. Now I am putting on my shoes and grabbing my bag." This practice helps you find the gaps in your vocabulary. If you realize you don't know the word for shoelaces or zipper, that is a perfect moment to look it up. This is how you build a vocabulary that is actually useful for your real life. You don't need to learn lists of words about space travel if you can't describe your morning routine yet. I remember when I started doing this with a new language, I felt so proud when I could finally describe my whole walk to the bus stop without stopping. It builds a sense of momentum. You start to realize that you actually know more than you think you do. It turns boring chores like washing the dishes or folding laundry into active learning sessions that cost $0. Now, I want to share a very practical tip that involves something you probably have in your hand right now: your smartphone. Your phone is a powerful tool for fluency. one of the best things you can do is use the voice memo app. I want you to try recording yourself speaking for just 2 minutes every day. You can talk about what you ate for lunch, a movie you watched, or how you are feeling. The magic happens when you listen back to the recording. At first, you might hate the sound of your own voice. Most people do. But listen closely. Are you pronouncing the th sounds correctly? Are you speaking too fast or too slow? This self-feedback is incredibly valuable. It helps you become aware of your own mistakes so you can fix them next time. It is like having a mirror for your speech. I once had a student who recorded himself every day for a month. At the end of the month, he listened to the first recording and the last one. He was shocked at how much smoother he sounded. He could hear the progress with his own ears, and that gave him the motivation to keep going. It is a personal record of your growth, and it proves that you are getting better every single day. Another amazing technique is called shadowing, and it is exactly what you are doing right now with me. Shadowing means listening to a native speaker and repeating what they say almost at the same time. You want to mimic their speed, their emotion, and their intonation. Don't just repeat the words. Try to sound exactly like them. If they sound excited, you should sound excited. If they pause for a second, you should pause too. This is how you learn the music of the English language. English has a specific rhythm, and shadowing helps you catch that beat. You can do this with YouTube videos, movies, or podcasts like this one from UniHouse Academy. The best part is that you can pause and rewind as many times as you need. No one is judging you, and there is no pressure to be perfect. I love shadowing because it takes the stress out of thinking about grammar. You are just following a pattern. It is like learning a dance. You follow the steps until they become natural. Eventually, you'll find yourself using those same patterns in your own conversations without even trying. It's a shortcut to sounding more natural and less like a textbook. It is fun, it is free, and it is one of the most effective ways to improve. Let's not forget about the importance of reading aloud. Many people read silently, which is great for understanding, but reading aloud is a workout for your mouth muscles. Your mouth needs to get used to making sounds that might not exist in your native language. Find a simple book, a blog post, or even a news article. Sit down in a quiet place and read it out loud with a strong, clear voice. Pay attention to how your tongue and lips move. If you hit a difficult word, don't skip it. Say it 5 times until it feels easy. This builds physical confidence. When you eventually speak to someone else, your mouth will already know what to do because you have practiced the movements. I always suggest starting with children's books or short stories because the language is simple and the sentences are clear. It is not about how difficult the text is. It is about the physical act of speaking. I remember reading my favorite stories out loud and feeling like a real performer. It turned a quiet activity into an active one. You can even record yourself reading and compare it to an audiobook version. This is a fantastic way to bridge the gap between knowing a word and being able to say it perfectly in a real conversation. One of the biggest challenges for learners is the habit of translating in their heads. You think of a sentence in your language and then try to turn it into English. This makes you speak slowly and feel frustrated. To fix this, you need to practice thinking in English. Start small. When you see an object, name it in English in your head. Table, chair, window. Then move to simple sentences. I am hungry. It is sunny today. Try to spend 5 minutes a day where you only allow yourself to think in English. If you don't know a word, don't go back to your native language. Try to describe the word in English. For example, if you forget the word refrigerator, think the cold box for food. This trains your brain to stay in the English zone. It is like a muscle that gets stronger the more you use it. I used to do this while waiting for the bus or standing in line at the grocery store. Instead of scrolling through my phone, I would have a little conversation with myself in my head. It makes the transition to speaking much smoother because the words are already at the front of your mind. You are teaching your brain that English is not just a subject you study, but a way that you experience the world. Creating an English environment at home is another secret to success. You don't need to travel to London or New York to be surrounded by English. You can bring English to you. Start by changing the language settings on your phone and social media to English. You already know where all the buttons are, so it won't be too hard, but it forces you to see English words every time you check your messages. Put sticky notes on items around your house with their English names. Every time you open the fridge or look in the mirror, you see the word. This is called passive learning, and it is very powerful. Also, try watching movies or TV shows without subtitles in your native language. Use English subtitles instead, or even better, turn them off completely. It might be hard at first, and you won't understand everything, but that is okay. You are training your ears to pick up sounds and context clues. I love watching cooking shows in English because the actions match the words so clearly. You see someone chopping an onion while they say the words. It is a fun and relaxing way to immerse yourself. Your home should be a place where English feels normal and comfortable, not like a scary chore you have to do. The most important thing to remember is that consistency is much more important than intensity. You don't need to study for 5 hours on a Saturday and then do nothing for the rest of the week. That doesn't work. It is much better to do just 15 or 20 minutes every single day. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't brush your teeth for 2 hours once a week. You do it for a few minutes every morning and night. Language learning is the same. Real-life fluency comes from making English a part of your daily habits. Even on days when you are tired or busy, try to do one small thing. Listen to one song and look up the lyrics, or talk to yourself for 2 minutes while you get ready for bed. These small moments add up over time. I have seen students who were not the smartest in the class become the most fluent because they simply never gave up. They showed up every day and did the work. It is about the journey, not just the destination. Celebrate your small wins. If you understood a joke in a movie or ordered coffee without hesitating, be proud of yourself. Those are the moments that show you are truly becoming a fluent speaker through your own hard work and dedication. We have covered so much today, and I hope you feel inspired to take control of your English journey. Remember, you have all the tools you need right inside you. By talking to yourself, narrating your day, recording your voice, and immersing yourself in the language at home, you are building a foundation for lifelong fluency. The takeaway for today is simple. Don't wait for a teacher or a perfect moment to start speaking. Start right now, exactly where you are, with the words you already know. You are capable of amazing things, and every word you speak brings you one step closer to your goals. Thank you so much for joining me here at UniHouse Academy. It has been an absolute joy sharing these tips with you. If you found this episode helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this with a friend who is also learning English. Your support means the world to us and helps our community grow. Keep practicing, keep staying positive, and most importantly, keep speaking. I am Sarah, and I can't wait to see you in our next episode. You are doing a fantastic job, so keep up the great work and believe in yourself. Until next time, happy learning and goodbye for now. We will see you very soon for more English learning fun.